Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 9th. So students, in the previous video we have completed reading with our chapter number 10 from the book Moments. The name of the chapter is The Beggar. I am very much sure that the story is clear to you all, and in today's video we will see the comprehension part, we will solve the questions. So now let's start. Question first, has Lashkov become a beggar by circumstances or by choice? So in this question we are given with two options and we have to choose one option, that this person, that is Lashkov, so why he has become a beggar, by circumstances or by his own choices. Okay, it means उसकी जो circumstances थी, उसकी जो situations थी, उसकी जो conditions थी, okay, that forced him to be a beggar, or he become a beggar just by his choice. Okay, so after reading the chapter, students, you can write your own answer here, that what do you think, according to you, what was the reason, his circumstances were the reason or it was his choice only. So you can write your own answer, your own option, but just remember you have to justify your answer, you have to give reasons that why are you choosing this option or that option. So you have to give reasons. So let's see the answer. How can we write? Lashkov has become a beggar by choice. So we can say that Lashkov, he was the beggar. Why? Just because of his choice only. He was a middle-aged man and used to sing in a Russian choir, but was sent away for drunkenness. So he was a middle-aged man, and according to his story, earlier he was the singer and he used to sing in one of the Russian choir, but finally because of his habit of drunkenness, he was sent away. Instead of searching for another job, Lashkov decided to become a beggar, and after that, instead of searching, instead of looking for another job, for another work, Lashkov, he decided to become a beggar, right? He knew that he is having this bad habit of drinking. So instead of improving himself, instead of giving up that bad habit, what did he do? He started begging. He just became a beggar. Because of his drinking habits, he was unable to do hard work, so he chose to be a beggar. And now because of his habit of drinking, he lost all his physical strength. He was unhealthy, he was sick, he was having no physical strength, and because of that he was unable to do any kind of hard work. So he chose a very easy way of living, and that was that he become a beggar. So we can say that he was the beggar just because of his choice, not because of his circumstances. Next question, what reasons does he give to Sergei for his telling lies? So in this question we have to tell that when finally Sergei, he recognized him that he is the same person, and finally he came to know that he is telling so many lies. So at that time this person Lashkov, what reasons, what excuses now he was giving to Sergei, that why he is telling so many lies. Okay, so what was the reason that he was having for all those lies, that we have to write here. So let's see the answer. Lashkov gave the reason for his telling lies that he formerly sang in a Russian choir but was fired from his job for being an alcoholic. So now Lashkov, he was telling his story, another story, and actually he wanted to tell another excuse, and now he was saying that earlier when he was the singer and he used to sing in one of the Russian choir, at that time he was fired. Why? Because he was having the habit of drinking, because he was the alcoholic. Okay, so he had to tell lies. So this is the reason he is having no job, and now he has to tell the lies to all the people. He could not get along without lying, as no one would give him anything if he told the truth, because now he was having this excuse that if he will tell the truth, then no one will give him anything, no one will help him. This is the reason that he has to tell the lies. Okay, so this was the reason that Lashkov, he was having, that if he won't tell the lies, then no one will help him. Okay, so this was the reason that he told to Sergei. Next question, is Lashkov a willing worker? Why then does he agree to chop wood for Sergei? So in this question, first of all, we have to tell that Lashkov, was he a willing worker? Willing worker means क्या वो interested था to do any kind of work, okay? Or we can say, was he having any kind of interest to do any kind of work? And secondly, we have to write that why then does he agree to chop wood for Sergei? It means if he was not at all a willing worker, then what was the reason that he accepted to chop wood for Sergei? Okay, we have to write the reason. So let's see the answer. No, Lashkov is not a willing worker. So after reading the chapter, we all can say this thing that no, Lashkov, he was not a willing worker. He was having no interest to do any kind of work. He had lost his strength and his stamina due to his habit of drinking, and maybe the reason is that he was having no strength, he was having no stamina to perform any kind of physical work. Why? Just because of his habit of drinking. He was unhealthy and did not feel the slightest inclination to do any work, and he was physically unfit person. He was unhealthy, he was sick, and he was not having the slightest inclination, he was not having the slightest interest to do any kind of physical work. He had not consented to go and chop wood because he was hungry and wanted work, but simply from pride and shame, and because he had been trapped by his own words. And now we are writing the reason that if he was not the willing worker, then what was the reason that he accepted this work, that was to chop wood for Sergei? So the reason was that he had not consented to go and chop wood just because that he was hungry and wanted work. Then what was the reason? The reason was he accepted this work simply from pride and shame, and just because he had been trapped by his own words, he was trapped by his own lies and by his own false stories. How? Because in the chapter we have read that earlier he told Sergei that he is telling so many lies because no one will help him, okay, if he will tell the truth. Then Sergei, he said that okay, I will help you, I will give you work, and he offered him work actually to chop the wood. And then he asked that would you like to work for me? Then obviously Lashkov, he was having no option because now he had been trapped in his own story, in his own false story, in his own excuses. So now unwillingly, but he has to accept this work offer. Next question, Sergei says, I am happy that my words have taken effect. Why does he say so? Is he right in saying this? So in this question, first of all, we are given with one line from the sentence. The line is when Sergei, he was saying this, that I am happy that my words have taken effect. After reading this line, we have to answer this question, that why he was saying this thing, and again we have to answer that when he was saying this at this time, was he right? Okay, so let's see. Sergei says this because he could notice a change in Lashkov, who was not willing to work initially. So why Sergei, he was saying that I am very much happy that finally my words have taken effect? Because he realized, because he was able to notice a kind of change in Lashkov, who was not willing to work initially. But after he helped Sergei in the packing and hauling of the furniture, Sergei praised him while handing him a ruble. So initially he was having no interest in doing any kind of work, but now Sergei, he was able to notice, he was able to see some changes in him. So when he was there to help Sergei in packing and hauling the furniture, so now Sergei, he praised him and he also handed him a ruble. He felt content that his advice had brought Lashkov on the right path, and now Sergei, he was having a feeling of satisfaction, he was having a feeling of content that finally because of his advice, finally because of his efforts, now a spoiled person is on the right path. No, he was not right in saying so, and now we are writing the answer, that when he was saying this thing, so at that time was he right? So our answer is that no, at that time he was not at all right. Why? Because Lashkov had not developed the habit of working hard, because it was not at all like this, that Lashkov now he was the changed man, now he was having the habit of working hard. It was Sergei's cook Olga who chopped woods for Lashkov, because at the end of the chapter we came to know this thing, that it was the cook, that was Olga, and she was the person who is responsible for chopping the wood, and she actually chopped all the woods on behalf of Lashkov. So Lashkov still he was the same person, still he was having no interest in doing any kind of work, and it was Olga, it was the cook who chopped all the woods on behalf of this beggar, that is Lashkov. But Sergei thought that Lashkov now he is chopping the wood, and now he is interested in doing all kind of hard work, all kind of physical work. So at that time when he was praising Lashkov for his hard work, for his physical work, at that time he was not at all right, because Lashkov was not doing any kind of physical work, it was Olga who was doing all the work for him. Next question, Lashkov is earning 35 rubles a month. How is he obliged to Sergei for this? So in this question, first of all we are given with one statement. The statement is that Lashkov is earning 35 rubles a month, that we all know, we have read in the chapter. So now we have to tell that how is he obliged, how is he indebted for Sergei for this, that now finally he is able to earn that much of money, that is a very good income. So let's see the answer. Lashkov was obliged to Sergei, he was very much grateful for Sergei. Why? Because if he had not met with Sergei, then he might still have been calling himself a teacher or a student and would have continued begging, because Lashkov he admitted this thing, that if he had not met with Sergei, then maybe till date he was calling himself a teacher or a student. It means maybe till that he was the beggar only, and he was telling all the lies, he was telling all the fake or false stories that he used to tell, and maybe till now he would have continued begging, till now he would be a beggar. By listening to Sergei, he had changed his ways, but finally he was the changed person, finally he was on the right path, just because he listened the advice of Sergei. He was a notary and earned 35 rubles a month, with all credit to Sergei's suggestion and timely help. But now he was the changed person, and now he was having a very good job, he was earning very well, he was a notary and he was earning 35 rubles a month, and all the credit he was giving to Sergei's suggestion and the timely help that was given by Sergei. Next question, during their conversation, Lashkov reveals that Sergei's cook Olga is responsible for the positive change in him. How has Olga saved Lashkov? So in this question, first of all we are given with the statement that during their conversation that Lashkov and Sergei they were having, so during this conversation finally Lashkov he reveals this secret, that it was Sergei's cook Olga who is actually responsible for the positive change that is there in the life of Lashkov. So now we have to tell that how has Olga saved Lashkov, how Olga is responsible for this change. We have to write this thing. So let's see the answer. Olga took pity on Lashkov, she realized his condition and tried her best to improve it. So yes, Olga she was responsible for this positive change, because she was having a feeling of pity, she was having a feeling of sympathy for Lashkov. She realized that Lashkov is in a very bad condition, she realized that he is physically weak, he is unable to do any kind of physical work, and then she tried her best to improve the condition of Lashkov. She helped him by chopping wood in his place. Okay, so when Olga she realized that this person he actually needed money, but at the same time he is a physically unfit person, he is unhealthy person, and he is not at all able to do this work, that is to chop wood. So at that time Olga she helped him. How? By chopping wood in his place. Though she called him a miserable creature, unlucky man, a drunkard and unhappy one, and said that there was no pleasure for him in this world, she was full of kindness and had a helping attitude. So yes, it was true that Olga she used to call Lashkov with so many names. She used to call him like miserable creature, unlucky man, a drunkard and unhappy man, and she was also saying this thing that in his entire life he will be able to have no happiness, no pleasure just because of his habit of drinking. But at the same time, Olga, she was full of kindness and she was having a very helping attitude. Maybe she criticized him in order to improve him, and maybe the reason that why always she used to criticize this person was that maybe she just wanted to improve him. Maybe she just wanted that Lashkov, he may give up his habit of drinking, and maybe there will be some positive change in him. The very act of Olga changed and saved him, and finally, just because of the kindness of Olga, there was a change in Lashkov, and this kindness finally saved him. He says that he had even stopped drinking at the sight of her, and Lashkov, he admitted this thing himself, that finally he had stopped drinking at the sight of Olga. It was because of her words and noble deeds that a change took place in his heart, and all the change, all the transformation that was there in Lashkov, all the things were just because of the kind words and the noble deeds that were shown by Olga. She had set him on the right path, and finally Olga, she was successful in her mission, that was to set him on the right path. And now finally Lashkov, he was a changed man, he was a good man, he was having a very good job, he was earning very well, and now he was having positive vibes, positive energy in his life, just because of the kind words and kind deeds that were shown by this cook, that is Olga. So students, we have completed all the question answers here. I hope the chapter and all the question answers, everything is clear to you all, and we have completed all the 10 chapters that are there in our book Moments. I hope you all enjoyed reading all these stories with me. So keep studying and work hard. Thank you.